It looks like that cucumber plant has now come to an end. But what an amazing plant it's been all year long. We've had more cucumbers than we could eat every single week from one plant. And that plant in there is a Marketmore, and it's a ridge cucumber, so it's suitable to grow in your greenhouse or outside. But we've definitely reached that point now. We're probably going to be taking his last cucumber a year from it. The plant has got no energy left in it whatsoever. So I'm going to pop in there, have a look, see if there is any cucumbers left to harvest on it, and we'll get that plant pulled up and composted. So as you can see, it's definitely looking a little bit sorry for itself. But the amount of cucumbers that this one plant has given us this year has been nothing short of amazing. Let's have a quick check, see if there's any on it. We may have took as last one. We've got one more foot road. It's not a massive one, but it'll do since I've already got two more in fridge. Brilliant. It's all completely dried out now. Actually, it's proved me wrong. Even though it's in the state that it's in, there's an even bigger one. So we've got another two out of this. This plant has been absolutely amazing. Look at those. Brilliant. But that's the end of it now. I weren't expecting what we've just got. It's pushed out two more cucumbers for us over the last week or so. So that's that done for this year. And I spy some red peppers while I'm in here. Let's have a look. That is a good looking pepper. But is it undamaged? Let's take it off. I know there's one behind it that I can see. Let's add it. It's got a little hole in it just there. It's very firm though. There's one just there as well. Again, same tiny hole. I might save these and cut them open and see if they're alright inside. On the other hand, this one has definitely had it. It's all gone soft. Something has definitely been inside there. There's nothing much or anything else to see in this greenhouse except the last few green peppers. Apart from this big one over here. Let's have a look at that one. I'm going to take it off anyway. That one is completely undamaged. Brilliant. Well, that garden's certainly full of surprises this week. A plant which was basically dead. You could see by the condition of the leaves. There wasn't a single leaf on that entire plant that weren't dying back, and yet it still managed to push out two more cucumbers. And we've got a couple of peppers here as well that we might be able to save. But then that reminded me, I put a plant outside away from bugs in that greenhouse. And it's in a container and it's got quite a big pepper on it, which I notice is starting to ripen as well. So I think while we're at it, we're going to have a quick look at that one and see if that's ripe and undamaged as well. I actually just put that on ground as well. Probably not best idea, but you can see it's ripening. And it's basically just fell off as I touched it. There's a little bit of damage right there. Not sure if there's anything inside there. We'll take it in, we'll cut it open, and we'll see if we've salvaged a couple of peppers coming up towards end of season. Well, as far as peppers go, we have finally got something worth harvesting. A couple of little pinholes in these ones, nowhere near as bad as the ones previously that had quite big holes in them, but these are all nice and firm, so I'm thinking these are probably okay. There's nothing to stop me taking them indoors, cutting them open, and if they're clean inside, we're good to go. I'll just chop them up and I'll freeze them. So I'm not going to leave them in the fridge without cutting them up and checking first, because whatever might be inside is going to come out, and we don't want anything crawling around in that fridge. But that's 4 good sized peppers finally. But still, star at show has definitely got to be that cucumber plant. I just can't believe how many fruits it's given us since beginning at season. We've had so many that apart from eating them in salads, we've been pickling them. And we've also been giving some away, just so nothing got wasted. And with one last push, we've got 2 more. That's a good Friday morning result, I think. We've been very disappointed with that greenhouse with those peppers in, because as soon as they start ripening, something eats into them, and they don't make little pinholes either. They make quite big holes, and then they all go soft. They're just no good to eat. And that's the first time we've gone in there and got more than one at a time that looks like it might just make it to the dinner table. So fingers crossed for that. Meanwhile, we've been eating salad again, and I have harvested quite a lot of leaves from these containers, and now they can just sit there and gradually start and grow back so we can take another harvest. And that's one that I did harvest last night. That's that container, a little gem, and there's still loads and loads of little leaves all waiting to grow back. And that basil that I showed you yesterday on the video, I did say it only had 1 cell with actually anything coming through, but just overnight, if you can see that, there's now something coming through in every single cell. Not sure if you can see that, but I guarantee by tomorrow these plants will be up, so I'll give you a better look then. But that's brilliant. In just one night, all of a sudden, every single cell has germinated and they're on the way up. So we've got lots of basil plants coming, all multi-sown. We've got those cauliflowers and cabbages that need watering that are on the way as well. And since we've started harvesting all these containers, we'll resow some more. And once again, we'll use those little caravan wash bowls because they're not taking up any space, they don't use a lot of compost, and we're always getting good results from them. And for anybody that's asked me in comments over the last week or so, you definitely need to drill holes in bottom. They need drainage no matter what you put your plants in, otherwise the roots are going to start rotting in those containers. So just drill 4 or 5 holes in bottom and everything will work out perfectly fine. So I'm going to take these peppers in, and as last 2 cucumbers for 2023. But to be honest with you, as far as cucumbers go, this year has been far from disappointing. It's been an amazing year considering that everything we've had has only come from 1 plant. So if you want to try these next year, because as I said you can grow these outdoors as well as in a greenhouse, they're called Marketmore and they're a ridge cucumber. We're going to be doing a few more things over at weekend, bitting and bobbing, maybe sowing a few more seeds and get some more containers on go. But between now and then, enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much for being part of the channel. If you've only just wandered across this channel, please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and we'll see you at the next update. Take care.